Once upon a time, in a quiet town surrounded by green hills, lived a young woman named Emma. Emma was kind, hardworking, and loved her simple life. She worked at a small bakery and enjoyed spending her evenings reading books. But deep inside, she often felt restless, as if something was missing. She dreamed of doing something big, something meaningful, but fear held her back. A chance encounter. One morning, as Emma was walking to work, she met an old traveler named Mr. Oliver. He was sitting by the fountain in the town square, sharing stories with a small crowd. Curious, Emma joined them. Mr. Oliver spoke of his adventures around the world, the people he had met, and how embracing change had shaped his life. He said something that stayed with Emma. If you want your life to change, you must be brave enough to take the first step. Emma couldn't stop thinking about his words. She realized she had been waiting for her dreams to come true, but she had never tried to make them happen. Taking the first step. That evening, Emma sat down with her journal and wrote her dreams: to travel, learn new skills, and make a difference in the world. She felt excited and nervous. Where would she begin? The next day, Emma decided to start small. She signed up for a cooking class in a nearby city to learn more about baking techniques. It was her first time stepping out of her town for something new, and she was both thrilled and scared. The class turned out to be a wonderful experience. Emma met people from different backgrounds who shared her passion for baking. They encouraged her and made her feel confident. For the first time, Emma felt like she was growing into the person she wanted to be. Facing challenges. As Emma continued her journey, she faced challenges. During one of her baking competitions, her cake collapsed just before the judges arrived. She felt embarrassed and wanted to give up, but she remembered Mr. Oliver's advice: every failure is a lesson. Instead of quitting, Emma stayed to watch other contestants and learn from them. She practiced harder and came back stronger in the next competition, where she won second place. Another challenge came when Emma decided to travel to another country for a baking workshop. She had never been on a plane before and felt scared about being in a new place. But the workshop was a life-changing experience. She learned not just about baking, but also about the rich cultures and traditions of the people she met. The ripple effect. Over time, Emma's confidence grew. She opened her own bakery back in her town, combining traditional recipes with new techniques she had learned during her travels. Her bakery became famous for its unique flavors and warm atmosphere. People from other towns came to visit, and Emma's story inspired many to pursue their dreams. Emma didn't stop there. She started free weekend classes to teach young kids in her town how to bake. Many of these children came from families who couldn't afford extra activities, and her classes gave them something to look forward to. Watching their happy faces made Emma realize how much her life had changed, not just for herself, but for others too. Reflecting on her journey. Years later, as Emma looked back, she felt proud of how far she had come. She had faced her fears, embraced change, and turned her life into an adventure. What started as a small step had grown into a life filled with purpose and joy. She often thought about the old traveler, Mr. Oliver, who had sparked the fire within her. Emma now shared the same message with others. If you want your life to change, take that first step. The rest will follow. The lesson. Emma's story teaches us that change can be scary, but it is also the key to growth. It's never too late to chase your dreams, learn something new, or make a difference. Life is like a book, and every change is a new chapter waiting to be written. So be brave, take that step, and see where your story takes you.